Started a little bit late. Greetings, everyone. Thanks for joining us for tonight's broadcast for the chat questions. We're going to jump right in. Taking care of some stuff. Okay. All right. Blessings, everyone. Thanks for posting. And here we go. All right. Connected angels, universe, positive vibrations. Carol, are there any messages for me? Yeah, let me move things around. Feels like I need to move stuff. Yeah, your connection to Agartha is very strong. Your connection to dragons is very strong. Uh, connections to humans and dragons being one, like a humanoid dragon, you're very connected to. And you say technically you are a humanoid dragon in this life. So basically, yes, you assist Mother Earth in clearing out the negativity and clearing out the chakras of those that are around you. And your voyage, basically, just stay positive. They say something about the Bible. I don't know if you connect to that at all. But you've had a history with that, not of the best, but you are helping others kind of see beyond that. Are there any messages for me from Archangel Michael? Let's see. Yeah, I expect the next couple of years to be very changing as for your vibration, your knowing. What about what all that will improve? Just your just little by little as needed. I believe you have young ones around you. And they're basically your energy with them. Just as much time you can spend with them, the better. Not to be like obsessive over it, but it's good to have that energy. They need your energy, and you need it vice versa. They need yours, you need theirs. It's just good vibrations altogether. Gundam, any message update from guides? Nothing major at this point. Just keep do creative endeavors. You're gonna go into a new creative. I see music in your future. I'm not sure if that makes any sense. But music is, like, I can do it on the computer, that type of stuff. I don't know if you ever tried anything like channeled sounds, possibly. Question 2: any messages from Prime Creator? You're going into a new direction, basically. Not that you're getting kicked out of your own direction, but you are going into new directions are opening up for you, basically. So just stay strong with it. And just see just go with the flow. Caleb, any messages from information from my guides? Is a firing in order? It's up to you. Let's see here. See, I'm expert on firing guides. I mean, it feels like you got stable energies. Some guides is like, don't you dare fire me. I don't think they'll go very easily. I would do a clearing out negative energies. Just do like, you don't have to fire. I don't think you need to fire guys. I think you're working out pretty good. I don't know. It's up to you. If you feel like you need to fire them, it's not for me to make the decision. Let's put it that way. But I do a clearing, like I said yesterday, like a energy bomb or something like that. I think that's good. It really does open yourself up. It just, when you work with energy vibrations, when you just start to acknowledge it all exists, it's like seeing your car as like energy instead of a car, or seeing anything or a building. You see the vibration around it. So the more it's a gradual process, not something that you need to force on yourself. But an energy cleansing would probably be good. Just put your intentions out to just send positive vibrations out to clear anything that's causing any difficulties, and see how you feel. If the firing is needed, you will know. Let's put it that way. I think you can work with your guides, but some probably need to go. Now we have like 10, 15 guys, probably more than that, probably like 100, depending on. I mean, they're not all crowding around us, but their vibrations work with us. So, question 2: any messages? Meditate your energies. It can be a short meditation, just a sweat. It can be 2 minutes, it can be a minute, it can be 30 seconds. Just relax, take a minute for yourself, just pulling positive vibrations. And this is and this can go for anybody, a short exercise to just get you to, know the energies around you. Because life is a meditation. It doesn't mean you have to connect the energies all the time. You got to focus on your life, of course. But you take a couple of minutes to just, just what do you feel that's around you? Do you feel angels around you? You feel aliens? What are the energies that you're picking up? Because everything is around you, but it's not constant. I mean, there's always somebody there. Your guides are always there, but just to, what do you feel that's around you? And this will help you in your development. Definitely. Just what are you curious of? Well, your intuition open up too, because you're definitely connected to a lot of galactic forces. Like Ashtar commands, stuff like that. I think I mentioned that before. James, do I have shitty spirit guides? If I do, yeah, I started the whole thing, didn't I? If I do actually have any, do they just leave me alone or go party with someone else? That is more cool. I think you're working with your guides pretty good. I don't think so. Anytime I talk to guys, they're like, "You're not gonna fire us." It's like, it's not for me to do that. I mean, I'll just do a mass firing for everybody. Just. It's up to you, between you and them. I think you're working with them pretty good. They get kind of pissy about that. I mean, that's good. I mean, at least you're getting their attention. Some get lazy as hell. So at least they're acknowledging. It kind of gets them on their feet. So they do get kind of, they connect to our energies, and they do get kind of bland in some ways, depending. Some might disagree with that, but you'd be surprised with them. That's the old way of looking at, spirituality in the old fashion. Things have to change. So I've been talking about this here and there, but yeah, I'm kind of I get aggravated with them. So I think your guides are pretty decent. Yeah, I got an indication. So just do they go and party with someone else? I mean, they're always they feel like they keep you out of trouble, and that's what matters most right now. And you're trusting. I mean, talk to your guides. Just go by what you feel, what you sense from them. Doing, like I said, clearing is good too. I go on and on with this, but I think your guides are decent. They're just kind of it's good to talk to them. Like, find a name that works for them, and you only need one to talk to, and it talks to all of them. And I'll go from there. Question 2: what messages from me, my friend? Okay, your work is important. Yeah, well, you're welcome. My side projects is with the rabbit. Trying to get that as trying to. It's going to go through some hard times in the next edition, but that's okay. What messages do you have from me? Just see. Let's see. Archangel energies are really strong with you. Basically, you are trusting your senses more. You are clearing blockages. You are connected to the Illuminati energies, but of the positive, remember that. I do see you as a bird being connecting to them, like a carrion being. I do see you as a bird being, and this is it's I do see like many lifetimes as a bird alien being. So you're also known to. I see you like. I know this sounds strange, but like defusing devices, like bombs and stuff like that. Imagine you can. I just see you doing defusing of certain items like that. Like, I don't really get a vision of that, but I'm seeing you like stop bombs from going off, and so you've been definitely connected to galactic wars. That's for sure. You don't do that anymore. It's like this world has been through enough. That's one of the reasons why you're here. Okay, I can go on and on, but that's the message right now. Marion, any messages for me? Your message, your connection to Mother Earth is getting stronger. As I said, it was weak before. Basically, the Earth changes. Earth vibrations are probably see more. A lot of your energies are going into the politics vibration to heal a lot of that nonsense that's going on. It does take time. I do see you in astral connecting to many of the politicians, like kind of like getting through it. Like, come on, get your head out of their asses, basically. So I see you as an angelic being connected to that. It's just go to the root of where all the madness is. Of course, there's other layers, but that's one of them, as that can be said publicly. So, and that's part of the positive galactic forces that come in also. So, excuse me. Question 2, any messages from Archangel Metatron? Yeah, you're maturing with your energies. You are getting stronger with bird beings, but also with clearing out low vibrational Illuminati mind control, especially with the youth. A lot of your energies are with the youth, the young kid. The kids are being programmed as a child. So it does seem like over time, the manipulations we pull. It's going to take some time for humanity to change its ways. From less mind control and more love. Of course, it's still figuring itself out. Yeah, and you're part of a release of the mind control around the earth. I mean, you're playing a big part of it. Sometimes you might feel exhausted. Like Wednesdays feels like a day where you feel like, you're rebalancing yourself. I know it sounds strange, but it's like on Sundays you might feel kind of out of it. And then Wednesday, kind of put yourself back together again. So that's interesting. Don't normally get something like that. Katie and Dan, any messages for me? I still remember your last questions before. Just connect with others, basically friends, family. Just keep communication going on, and you will be able to heal the situation. It might take some time, but just keep connecting to them. You just keep, things will turn around probably around next month or even this month, but next month seems like it'll be a better month. Question 2, any other messages? Yeah, just patience, but also act quickly. It's like, act when you feel like you need to act, do things that you need to do, but also patient energy is used for basically just take it easy too. It's like, act, but then take it easy, and then act, do what you feel like you need to do, and do as quickly as you need to. Yeah, it's good to act, but also after you do what you need to do, just take it easy and give it some time for it to move, but not too long. Continue to act when you feel like you need to. That has to do with your last question that you posted last week. So things will get better. Next month's going to be a better month. This month's going to be kind of like up and down, but it'll just stay strong. Pray. Do a lot of that. Noah, I've been feeling a lot of activity around my crown chakra and third eye as well as twitching down my forehead, nose, and lips. Yeah, they're activating you. You're getting tuned. Yep. So just you're ready. So doesn't mean a whole lot of information is going to come through. You're just doing a slight activation, so you never know. Question 2, any messages for me? Basically, yeah, you're just going through a chakra balance at this time. You're releasing old energies. So you might become more, sensitive in some areas, and give yourself, over the next couple of years, you feel like you're connecting more to the higher dimensions little by little. So just go with the flow. Maddie, what are the ways I can make my aura stronger, more powerful, widespread, and what are the things you can do with a powerful aura? Well, it's just raising your vibration, basically. Happy feelings, happy positive energies. do what you can. I mean, remember, you have to be human, so you want to wear yourself out. You're here to fulfill your direction. You can raise your vibration when you need to, or just do it all the time, whatever you feel is right. But it just helps you think more clearly. There's more to it than that. I feel a lot of flower energies, a lot of nature energies is good for that. So just flowers in general will help you raise your vibration. So yeah, what ways is nature? Question: you just give it time. Crystals and nature, mostly nature actually. And then messages from my higher self. I would just say take time with all of this. You don't want to overbearing yourself, wear yourself out too much. We are going into a new direction, but raising your vibration does take time, though. So just do things that you enjoy and find the positive in things, and you feel like you're high as a kite. People think you're on drugs, and there's nothing wrong with that. Kingsley, any messages? If a girl likes me, I think she wants a long lasting relationship, but she doesn't know who to trust. Well, you got to talk to this person and talk to this person. That's her problem. She has trust issues. Just be you, and I think just long conversations are good. And just I think a friendship is what she needs mostly right now. And then a relationship can come later. Yeah. Question 2: any messages from me? Yeah, go about it slow. It is good to. I don't know if you're talking to that girl or not. Yeah, just say hi if you're comfortable with that. If not, move on. Probably, I would just say if trust your instincts and say hi when you feel comfortable, and it's up to you. But keep it as stress free as possible. Yeah, she's very nervous, but I think she wants to connect because she's lonely. So up to you. Go by your instincts. Your instincts are doing pretty good. So if you feel right about saying hello, just go for it. You might have nerves and uncomfortableness. That's okay. All right, Susie. What have I been doing in astral? This is for Susie. See you connecting a lot with the Pleiadians and feline energies, but mostly Pleiadians. It has to do with the direction of Earth. It has to do it also in unlocking the third dimension. Here, slowly healing it. Slowly healing. And I do see you around religious groups in astral. Obviously, this is not the only thing you're doing in astral, but that's part of it. That's right. I'm going to check one thing, make sure all of this. I forgot to do one. Okay, make sure you can hear me. For some reason I didn't check that. Are there any messages for me? Well, geez. Oh, I saw a kangaroo energy around you. Giraffe. The giraffe's the first one I saw actually. So yeah, your animal connections might slowly start to evolve. Especially the giraffe. Giraffe is as lame is no is as laid back as you can get. A strange creature kind of gives us a glimpse of the outside universe. So the giraffe energies are definitely a vibration that you can meditate with if you wish. It is basically, they're very patient with our world, as you can see. But realize all these animals here are learning from us. So, we need them, but they need us also to learn. So, yeah, it's something to connect with. You also connect to the chimpanzee. Of course, we're all connected to an ape in some shape or form, but chimps you just love because they're just freaking hilarious. So, yeah, they're just a bunch of comedians basically when it comes down to it. Donna Riggs, my friend, Winger's grandson Nash is 4.5 years old. He is into zombies big time. Jeez. What is Nash's origins and his fascination with zombies? He's interested in the bizarre. So he's just anything that's strange. So I see him as a laboratory, like creating Frankenstein type of beings in the past. I can see him in a morgue in the past life. So he was part of. I mean, during Mary Shelley, that created Frankenstein. They're all plugging stuff into humans and dead bodies and making them do stuff. He's running electricity through them. Yeah, he was a part of that. That's one of the reasons why I like zombies. Makes a lot of sense. He's got a twisted way of looking. Yeah, he's got a weird, twisted. That's all right. He's still good in nature, but he just likes the weird stuff. So, yeah, it shows me. It shows me they're picking up frogs, dead frogs, and running electricity through them. So yeah, he was big into that stuff. Yeah, scientist energy. So yeah, he's only 4.5 years old, but it's like when he sees the zombies, it worked. So, any messages from me tonight? Upcoming holiday season. Just take it easy. Don't need to eat too much turkey, basically. I'm not sure if you're into turkey. Just don't. Yeah, just I don't know. Just be careful driving. At least people are. I mean, I think everything will be fine. But the roads aren't exactly the safest. But I believe you'll be fine, for the most part. So yeah, just I don't know. Connect to others. Connect to family. Connect to other family members that you have not connected to in a while. If you want to, should be interesting. Connect. I don't know if there's any family members that you have not reached out to in a while. It'd just be good for conversation. Up to you. Jess, I have a new hire self named Kai that has stepped in after my last one. Went against me somehow. What messages does Kai have for me about this? Yeah, that's fascinating. Oh yeah, you renewed your energy, you renewed your chakras, you renewed your contract too. So that doesn't mean anything's going to drastically change just yet. You have to kind of fulfill your old contract for the new one to activate. The new one possibly might have moving, but no time soon. Maybe in a couple of years. Just got to go with the flow. Things might change. Just go with the flow. Um, some of us are looking to move. Been in Florida forever. A nice change of scenery would be nice. What messages or advice does Archangel Michael have for me at this time? Just meditate. Do what you're normally doing. Um, I don't know why he's talking about spices. Um, but not for eating, but for like spiritual stuff. I don't know if there's anything like that for spiritual spices. I'm not sure of that. Let me look that up. I haven't heard of that before. Spiritual herbs. Magical uses for plants, sacred herbs for health. Spiritual herbs doesn't mean you have to cook with it, or maybe you can. I don't think you necessarily have to cook with this stuff, but I don't know. I heard spiritual spices are good, so I don't know if you can fit that into anything. You can look into it. Yeah, it's interesting. I never thought about that. No. I don't think it's something that you have to drastically jump right into, but it's something to research and just it's like that with Podesta spirit cooking. But that doesn't mean that's where we're going. But you know, it makes sense. There might be a lot more to that. It's something to investigate, basically. Yeah, just yeah, spirit cooking leads to the Illuminati. It's something to investigate. You can say on the internet. Because I've the only time I heard about is when it happened a couple of years ago with the Podesta situation. I think it was Podesta. So it's just an area of the world that needs to be healed. So I don't know if you're going to find more information about it. Just I think it's more research right now. So yeah, Jeez. There's yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. That's for sure. Miles, do I have any messages from my higher self? They say keep connecting the dots. You are very connected to Orion as a feline being. You're also a leader, like similar to Christopher Columbus without all the killing. You're very similar as for go out and discover new places. Now, Christopher Columbus was like a reject. Of course, he's the man of his time, but still, greed got into his mind. He just started doing a massive, you know. I think he feels really bad the things he did in his life. So, I believe you're also healing that energy because you are one also that wants to find new places. And so I believe you are connected to his energy in some way to heal because he is one to go voyage and discover new lands. And you all kind of stick together, even if you don't, you know, nobody's perfect. So, you know, if you connect to your feline self, like think about where do I travel? You know, travel a lot of places. Like Star Trek, basically. Do I have any messages from any beings that are currently around me? I just see a lot of plane energies right now. I don't know if you're going through school or anything with education. They're assisting you. Is yeah, you'll make a change down the road, but right now, I think you're doing studies. I'm not quite sure, but just whatever it is you're doing, continue to do it. The Pleiadian energies will get stronger. Um, I'm not sure if you're doing any schooling or not, but I guess we all are in certain ways. But either way. Oh my God, it's Moses. What was my name when I was Anunnaki Emperor, or can you tell me more about this lifetime? I don't know if I can pronounce it. Well, the name that came in is Oranata. And now I understand that is our version of it. Who knows what the hell it sounds like in Anunnaki. But yeah, this is yeah, just very powerful. And you're into gold, but using gold as a used to create ships. And it was just gold was, you know, on our world. Now understand gold Anunnaki is not all about gold, but they can use gold and manipulate it and turn it into different metals, different energies. So like they do have golden ships, but it's of a different material than our gold. But it is still comes from. It can take gold and change its vibration, basically. Upgrade it. Let's look at it that way. So gold to them is kind of like oil to us. So it is very rare. I mean, so we don't have that much here. But does anyone have any messages for me? Just have fun. Not worry about the Anunnaki too much. Not to say you do. Connect to frog beings. You're very connected. Yeah, amphibians. Frogs are fun. You're very much like a frog being already. They like to chill out, hang out. They like comedy. They kind of like the canines. Now, the frogs on this world are here for a certain agenda, basically, just to hop around, just to chill. But the other frog aliens are similar to humans. They like hanging out. They just like, you know, yeah, they're similar to canines in a lot of ways. They're just, you know, they're just here to be cool, basically. So you can probably connect to those vibrations. They like music, as you can tell, they're ribbit and all that, you know, the night stuff. So they're into music. They do give canines a hard time sometimes because just like they're like kind of amphibians are kind of like pranksters in some ways. They just have to, but in good for good reason, So anyway, that's pretty funny. Like riding a dog and stuff like that. Yeah. So dogs and yeah, think about a reality where dogs and rabbit and um, frogs are hanging out. Erican, do the Pleiadians have any messages for me? Yes, you are putting two realities together. You're connected to a starship. I want to call it Exodus. That you're connected to. These are more top one Nordic beings that you're connected to. They do connect to Orion. They do work with the Orions. They work with the felines, but they do work with Orions exclusively. Are assisting the healing of a lot of the Zeta Gray energies on this planet. Because a lot of humans are afraid of them. Because a lot of the Zetas are going to start becoming known here. They're start going to make an appearances here and there. In due time, and when people connect to aliens, always the Zetas. So some of them are future humans, not all of them. So yeah, the Zeta experience it's a tough. It's it's a long event that has to be healed, or a situation, however you want to call it. Do the Seraphims have any messages for me? Yes, they do connect to eye color. They do help match eyes, the colors. Sometimes even make eyes different colors, like the right and left don't match. So they're very much into the eye energies because this is a window into the soul. So they want to make sure those windows are bright in color. So pay attention to your eyes. Realize yes, the angelic form energies are there, and it is a window into the soul. Yes, but the Seraphium there are to help you choose your eye color. Also, it's not just through genetics. Well, yes, it's through genetics, but you connect their parents. They do assist with eye color as you're being born. Basically, think about as you're being born, angels are assisting you in your birthing process and your as you develop. Basically, so. So even when a baby's being born, just think of it. Yeah, there's a doctor there, but also there are angels there also to bring the kid into the world. So some a lot of angels do mimic humans, like doctor, bringing kids into the world. So, you know, so you might see an angel doctor somewhere. It might disappear, like an angel in doctor uniform. So makes sense. That's neat. So just to give you a different perspective, and this is just a short message there. That's really neat. Raw N, what have I been doing in Astro recently? Oh, man. It seems like you've been assisting scientists with junk DNA. Eventually that'll be understood, but right now, it just, and yes, you're doing it astrally, you're assisting. You're talking to many scientists at this time. Now, that sounds kind of funny, but maybe not. As you are assisting, because a lot of scientists are aware something's going on, but not spiritually understood. So your vibration is there to help them eventually figure it out with your family members. That's part of your process, and you're connecting to other worlds that are very comfortable at this time, and you can probably feel those energies. Places just where it's all peaceful. Of course, this is where all the chaos is, but you bring those peaceful energies into this reality. Do you have any messages from the Arcturians? Let's see. Yeah, you are shifting your timeline at this time to be more productive in certain areas. And sorry. Doing one moment. Got hit with the other question. 1 second. Yeah, your timeline for you to be more productive, basically. Things have not occurred yet, but things are changing. Let's see, the next few months. They're not saying anything dramatic, but basically a change of view or is going to occur. I just see like Egypt. I always see Egypt with you. I always see the Arab world, mostly Egypt. So um, doesn't mean you have to keep an eye on that area of the world, but your vibration is definitely assisting. Basically, the Arcturians are assisting many beings to be noticed here. So yeah, the main sightings the Arcturians are assisting, so you never know. See, Amy feels like your site was being hacked into or monitored tonight. Just as I was typing my questions. Yeah, there's a possibility of that. I changed the site so it load a little bit quicker. So who knows? Do you see any new relations coming my way in the next few months? Let's see here. Possibly January, possibly before that. Just go out. Even before then, just keep. January seems like a better month, but you never know. Before that, just keep your vibrations out there. Just go do stuff, have fun, not look for relationship energy, but but yeah, you never know. It might be sooner than that, possibly. Uh, let's see, November. November is not really a relationship month, sort of, but December looks a little bit better than that. But it's nothing's 100%. Just go out there and mingle, basically. Sometimes when I'm with my son having fun somewhere, I see us in a parallel life doing the same thing. However, something tragic seems to happen to him, and he gets injured or even dies. I'm imagining this, or does it really? No, it's just. I think it's more manipulation that's coming through. There are timelines. I think you're just part of it's for me is coming from a fear energy too. You're just connecting like that's the Archon energies you're connecting to. So makes sense, right? I wouldn't worry too much about it. It's pretty fascinating. But yeah, it feels like an Archon connection you're making. So just clear that out. I believe that will. I think part of it's your fear in a little way, but that's interesting though. It's worth exploring. Like let that clear out. Eventually, things will become more positive. It's like you're going through this reality to get to a more positive one. So if those events start to show up, just let them like fast forward through it. If you can, just let it play out because eventually you're going to see more positive. It's archons. Lovely figures. Okay, Martin, any messages for me? I see tall blonde Nordics around you right now from the Palladians. They are assisting you. They are connecting to the right vibrations, at least energy wise. As for life wise, just do what you feel is comfortable. Now, as a Zeta being, you're kind of protecting your energies here. So you just don't want to get in a situation that you don't understand or want to be involved with. So the Palladians are assisting you to get in the direction that you need to. So yeah, it's just you're kind of in foreign territory in some ways, as you probably feel. It's like you probably feel like you're on another planet that you don't really belong to. Yeah. But you're assisting the Zeta ways, basically. Question 2, can I get a message from grandfather? Dad's side, he died when I was like 6. Oh yeah, that was definitely his time to go. Definitely, he had a hard life from what it seems, and he's with you astrally. He does connect to your dad mostly, but in the distance, because he wasn't really here to be a long time. Basically, he's connected to your dad's energy. When you connect to your dad, you're connected. I don't know if you connect to your dad at all, but you're connected to your grandfather too. So yeah, your grandfather just kind of had enough of this world and took the exit as soon as he could because he's kind of just drained. So yeah, when you connect to your dad, you feel your grandfather's vibration. Your grandfather might, I don't know, it doesn't feel like there's any reason for his energy to show up around you too much, but he is assisting you, definitely. I don't know if you said your dad's a little bit too materialistic for his own good. I don't know if that makes any sense. Worries about things that you shouldn't be worried about, and I don't know if your mother's still around or they're connected, but he wishes your mom and dad can get along better. I don't know if they're connected or anything. I don't know if your mom's there and still around, but either way. Henry, do I have any messages from the members of my galactic family? One moment. Let's see. Galactic family. Just see. Well, I see a lot of feline energies around you at this time, even canine vibrations. Let's see. You are connecting to Archangel Michael's energy, assisting other humans here to going through awakening, and you're going through, hard. Well, everyone's going through hard times, but your hard times are a reflection of what humanity is going through. So you're kind of seeing the energies like it's almost like a negative galactic update what human consciousness is going through because you are technically tapped into it. And you're dealing with a lot of negative archons, releasing them from the earth. Of course, you heard stuff like that before. You are assisting also the Pleiadian energy to become more present here. Just take time. I see like a couple years for the energies to really get stronger, but anything is possible between now and then. You are also healing a lot of insectoid beings that have been having a lot of difficulties with this world. There are a lot of them are incarnated as humans. Some are bullies because they know they can be. A lot of them are mind controlled. Some are in gangs, like MS-13 and stuff like that. A lot of those are insectoids. They're just a bunch of punks. So they say your at least you'll see things karmically a lot better soon. Not saying when, but you are coming out of an old cycle. Not saying you had negative karma, but you're just going through things are snapped in a better situation. When will the negative blocks that have been always hovering close to me finally dissolve? There's no clear indication yet, but let's see. Let's see here. Just pray a lot. Because that's all like next September. That's like, geez, we just left September. So don't be discouraged by that. Keep praying. Pray every 5 minutes. Things will change. I don't know. Just that it's more about what's happening with humanity, and you're kind of getting hit with what the world's getting hit with. So it's just coming to you, and you just notice it more than most people. So, when humanity snaps out of it, the stuff will go away. So, it's a blessing and a curse, isn't it? There's a blessing in some ways because you know what's going on. Curse because you see it as like, oh, no more of this. So, now in the holidays, it might improve in some areas, but they're not really giving me 100%. So, just keep praying. Pray every couple minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. 1 to 11. I was listening to a channel, Tolok from Dokit, I don't know, segment 6, Deep Disclosure, and I would like to know if you get a sense that these people are legit about all they claim. They also say they would open to other shows if people reach out to them. Seems they have worked undercover for many years. Was thinking about your radio show if they are for real. I have to look them up. I think they're pretty decent from the energy I'm getting, but I don't know if I can find it. I don't know if I can find it real quick. 1 second. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Oh yeah, I've seen these people before. I think so. Yeah, I mean their energy healing is positive. Let's put it that way. Yeah, there's some things there. I'm kind of I think for the most part they're okay. I mean, it's whatever you feel comfortable in connecting with. it seems to be all right. When it gets into all that galactic, you know, yeah, it seems. I mean, the healing stuff seems to be better than the other. If they do any type of healing, that seems to be positive. I'm not to say what they're doing is negative, but there's I don't know. It just seems it seems to be all right, harmless, but there are some things about that are kind of weird. Yeah. Take in what you need, basically. Take what you can get. Take what you feel comfortable with, and we'll leave the rest of it out, basically. So I think they're pretty decent, but yeah, it's kind of I'm getting kind of a wishy-washy energy there. Kind of okay, but kind of not sure. So I think it's harmless for the long run. Let's put it that way. So, but yeah, just take in what you resonate with, and the rest is like, yeah. Can you please tell me what I've been doing in Astral lately? My emotions have been all over the place. Hmm. Well, a lot of it. Well, instantly I pick up the canine energies, and we're going through a lot of aggravation here because of human energies. So a lot of humans are being tested. A lot of canines are going through hell, you can say. And you're connected to those energies. You're also connected to Agartha. Agartha's been going through a lot too. Because when you go through ascension energies, you sometimes hit a real negative spot before you let it go. It's it's like when humanity goes into a change, doesn't mean how fast it's going to happen, but any type of change is going to cause people to lose their minds. So I believe you're preparing for it. You're already feeling the future of it. You're already connected to it. So it's just, yeah, I think you're going through what the world's about to go through. So take it easy. Water is good for you. I don't know. It doesn't mean you have to go out and swim or anything, but um, it's just water is very calming. Like lakes, rivers, doesn't mean you have to go out to them, but what I'm seeing is like doesn't mean you have to get one of these little devices you put in your home and it decides water like a little man-made waterfall. I mean, it just seems like a calming energy would be good for you. It just relax. Yeah. You're picking up emotions from the earth. Yeah, it's a lot. You connect to the reptilian stuff. That's just there's a lot of positive with the reptilian, of course, but the humans are taking reptilian to a whole another level. They take, we've taken it to an ultimate. We took all the alien species and took it to an ultimate low, basically. Somebody had to do it, so now we're resurrecting all that. Vasco B, any messages for me? As I see, you're connected to like a fantasy world of like elves and stuff like that, and giants, but it's more like it's an astral than it is an Argartha. Basically, you go into the future, and like you probably connected to movies that talk about the future, like future cities and flying cars, stuff like that. I see that's where your energy is really home in those places. Not just mean it's perfect, but it is a place that you go to for it's just a little bit more sci-fi exciting. Maybe I'm humanizing that too much, but I don't think so. So this world has the potential of it. It's just taking its time to get there. So uh, those that the world will definitely start to open up with you because you have been similar to like this show like Total Recall, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, kind of like that, but in the future. Of course, that was set in the future, but not in that type of scenario. But you're very similar to that type of character. You have had lifetimes like that. At least not exactly, but kind of like a secret agent of some sort, but not like that. Adventure, let's put it that way. So, That's neat. So you probably, I imagine you can pick up on some of that. It's pretty, yeah, just, but it's all set in the future though. That's pretty fascinating. Question two: the girlfriend feels like she travels out of her body and she's being attacked every night. Yeah, it's reptilians basically, archons mostly. Negative reptilians are basically trying to, because she's away, she's assisting her family, protecting her. She's more awakened, and the beings are trying to shut her down, trying to scare her. Of course, that's not going to work. So I would do a clearing, do it just do maybe a light uh, do sage and incense, stuff like that, and candles, and just because they're trying to provoke a lot of fear in her. She's still not sure about all this, so they're giving her hell. So the more confident she becomes, the less this will occur. So she's still learning. Just it's good to do a cleanse there. They're using her to get to you in some ways to cause you aggravation. Because you're pretty calm and they're trying to so you're aggravating her because she's still trying to figure this all out. Part of her is skeptical of all this, part of her is understanding it. It's quite understood. It's a learning process. So she's just kind of in her family, mom and dad aren't believing all this that well. So they're the other being though, the reptilians or whoever, they're just going crazy. It was in their minds. So just do a cleansing, see if any of that works. She needs to buff up her energy, basically. It's like tell them to, she's probably already done this, told them to go away. They're just not taking her seriously. So maybe she hasn't done that, but she needs to do it. So I don't know if that's gonna help, but yeah, they're going after her insecurities, basically. All right. Thank you everyone for being part of this. Thank you for posting. Yeah, I'm kind of drained out. What's new, right? Even when I sleep, I'm still worn out. So it's like I give up. It's like I can eat whatever I want. It's just when you do stuff like this, it's like when you're really pushing the narrative, you're really trying to change things, because we're in this loop of doing the same thing over and over, the world itself, when you change things, it's rough. So, all right. Blessings, everyone. I'm back tomorrow with Neutron, and I'll do a video after that and try to, I can only do 30-minute videos. It's like, I want to do like an hour. It's like, there's only so much energy I get. I like to do more, but it's like I think I do enough as it is. So, all right, take care, and see you tomorrow.